Assume that back in 1982, you and the Donald just started out. Which one of you would have been the winner on the investment front? Now, I understand that we're looking back retrospectively, but there's an important point for all investors to keep in mind looking forward. Stay tuned to find out more and if you can be better than the Donald.
Welcome to this episode of Plan Your Wealth with Purpose, Principles for Investing and Wealth Creation with Wealth Creation's education and tax coach, Jim Fisher.
The Donald currently claims a net worth of $10 billion. Now, as genealogy luck has it, he, as the vernacular puts it, started out on third base. Nevertheless, he did make something out of that pile that he started with. Back in 1982, Forbes had his worth estimated at $200 million, but he claimed that he had $500 million. So let's accept his claims of $500 million in 82 and $10 billion currently. Let's further assume that rather than engaging in any number of somewhat questionable but highly successful real estate deals from that point forward, you, unlike him, simply took that $500 million and invested it in a simple S&P 500 index fund. How were the two of you done? From 1982 through the end of 2014, the S&P 500 index had an annualized return of almost 12% before fees. If you compound that rate of growth over that time period, the initial investment grows to over $20 billion, twice what Trump claims to be worth now. Maybe the Donald shouldn't have wasted all that energy and simply let the market do the work for him. I recognize that Trump, no doubt, had some pretty hefty divorce settlements along the way, but $10 billion worth? The takeaway from this little exercise is that you don't have to be paying off greedy politicians, nor do you have to be expending enormous amounts of energy creating or even attempting to save failing ventures. You simply could have placed your money in an S&P 500 index fund and watched that magical compound interest grow your nest egg over the years. Even better, a diversified portfolio of 19 asset classes with 12,000 holdings rebalanced regularly, the portfolio I recommend, would have yielded even a much greater return. We know historically what the markets have done. What we don't know is the future. The historical lesson is that you wouldn't have had to be smarter than the Donald to do better than him as an investor. To get started, call or email me today.
Thank you for watching this episode of Plan Your Wealth with Purpose with Jim Fisher. For more information, visit wealthcreations.com. Also, browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.